Dixie here. Hey, I'm going to do a short little series of employee type videos for you guys. And I just want to preface this with, I have a great team that works for me and everyone's doing well right now. But it's stuff I've learned along the way, and it seems like every entrepreneur, no matter what business they're in, whether it's real estate, restaurants, fitness, it doesn't matter. They all have employee type things they want to learn more about to benefit their people. So along the way, I've learned that it's not always about the money. So when you think it's about the money, it isn't. Sometimes it's about time off with their families. Sometimes it is about the money. Sometimes it's about what's going on in their personal life. And I heard this term actually from a friend of mine, and I told him I was going to use that in my video today. But he said, don't get romantic with your employees. So I always thought, oh, I don't get personal with my employees. I'm not, going out with them. I'm not going out to eat with them. I'm not having wine with them. I'm not doing those things that make it a personal relationship over a business relationship. But what he meant by when he said don't get romantic with your employees is like don't become their solver of problems in their personal life. So it's not like just being their friend, because I think you become friends with people in your business in a certain facet, but it's like don't solve their problems for them. Don't get romantic and attached to them to where they're coming to you for their personal problems. It just makes it more difficult to keep your business functioning on a business level, and you become too involved in what's going on with them personally that then it becomes toxic or implodes in your business. So there's this old saying like check your problems at the door and then pick them back up on your way out, or don't. I think I've done a video for you guys on that before, but I love this term of don't get romantic with your employees. And it'll just help you be more successful and see things from a global standpoint and make the changes necessary in your business quickly versus having that more personal relationship. And you should know your people, but there's just kind of a line that you need to dance with. And I just love that term. So hopefully you can benefit from that in maybe one of your employee scenarios right now, that maybe you feel, I was very like, I don't make friends with them as far as like we're not shopping together. But I am guilty of getting involved in what they bring to me as their personal problems and caring for them and caring how their personal life is panning out. And you can do a little bit of that, but you just can't get romantic with them. It just can't become your love life. So it's just interesting, and I found myself guilty of it, and I've been doing this for a while, and I'm really good with my employees and my people, but just kind of watch out for that, and it'll help you see your business more clearly. So being romantic with your employees might be, and we're not talking in the intimate aspect, just to cut that off. It's more, you become so involved or care for their well-being so much that it becomes over your needs. So maybe you stop asking them for certain tasks to get done because you don't want to cause them more stress today because of what's happening in their life. Or maybe it's time to let them go, and because you have this relationship with them that you've began so caringly for them that you can't fire them when it's time to fire them, and then it affects the culture of the other employees that you have the right relationship with. And so you don't want to get in the weeds where it's like you feel like you're just taking care of them. So for me, I want to make sure each year my employees grow with me, meaning that financially and knowledge-wise, they grow every year along with us in our business. But I was guilty of becoming too involved, trying to solve their family problems, and then I was holding back in assigning them tasks at work. And then I didn't let somebody go fast enough. And it made them miserable, it made me miserable, it made other staff miserable. And so it slows your decision-making skills down when you are becoming involved in those relationships outside of the business world. Let's see if there's some other examples. Yeah, you're kind of making them your favorite child, in the lack of a better word. And the favorite child doesn't have to do laundry, doesn't have to do the dishes, doesn't have to do whatever else. And that's just not fair to you or your staff. So keep running it like a business and be aware of those relationships and how they're panning out.